Are you ready for a rewarding career in the electrical industry? Quality Electric of the Coastal Carolinas, QECC, is looking for qualified electricians and electrical helpers to join its Charleston team. QECC offers guaranteed full-time hours, make up to $30 per hour with possible performance bonuses and career growth opportunities. Enjoy benefits like health insurance, dental and vision coverage, 401k plans, and more. If you're a motivated, experienced electrician, this job is for you. QECC is an equal opportunity employer. For all job inquiries, send email to hr@qeccinc.com.
This is Conversate with Us with Chris Donovan and Evelyn Urives.
Hey, we're here to another show. Let's toast to another show.
Hi, wife. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We singing show tunes already?
I don't know. It sets the tone for the rest of the show.
I would say our names, but she just did, so we don't have to say our names anymore.
Right. My name's Evelyn, in case you need to know.
Welcome to the show, Conversate with Us. We thank you for listening, first off and foremost, and go to thisisfunner.com and check out all the other podcasts and stuff that I create with my family. By create, I mean force them to do.
We have no choice.
They don't have a choice at all.
We have handcuffs. Just kidding.
Pink ones. That's a different story.
Shh.
So, let's, we always start out the show talking about food, and we were super lucky to be invited over to a restaurant. And by we, I mean my wife, and I was her plus one.
Yes, you were. But it's okay.
But I'll let you take the story here after this. But we got to go to Miguel's yesterday for lunch, which is the nice Miguel's, not the drive-thru.
Yeah. What? I love the drive-thru.
It's not like we sat
Miguel's,
down.
Yeah, it was the restaurant, not Miguel Jr.'s.
Yes.
Miguel Jr. is a fast food place. Yeah.
Garbage burrito. Where are you?
Miguel's California Mexican Cocina and Cantina. So I got a message from like their marketing. And just inviting me. They do like a thing sometimes where they're just like, hey, come try our new menu.
Organic marketing.
Yeah, see what you think. And it's a media thing. Or, hey, if it's good, you can post a little something on your Insta or whatever.
And if you follow us online, you've seen.
Oh, man, we were overwhelmed with love and yumminess. So and how could we not post? So we went this weekend. It was really great. Thank you Miguel's for having us out.
Yes.
And I was excited because I'm like, oh my God, this is perfect. Thank you for inviting us. We'll chat about it on the podcast where we talk about food and family and fun.
But let's start with the trough and or drink that you got.
Okay, so I had a great waiter named Manny who was really fun because he's like, I have no idea what to order. What do you suggest? I want to make sure I get a good sampling of, the different stuffs from the cantina and also, food. And what we were there for were for the small bites. So basically like the appetizers, small bites, and the drinks.
It's like a new tapas menu.
Yeah, super good for the record and plenty of food.
And we'll get into the actual details. But
so I asked,
talk about your booze first.
I asked what we should get. and the guy goes, you need to get the, what is it? The frutero? El frutero.
Now let me read the ingredients.
Okay.
The ingredients are, I can't say those words without offending someone. El jimador blanco, rum bar, mango, pineapple, orange, and lime juice.
Okay, and it did taste very juicy, like a juice, like a citrusy kind of juice.
And there's plenty of tequila in it.
When it came to the table, it was in a massive bowl.
Well, I mean, they brought it out in a wheelbarrow.
And a straw in there, and some orange slices and lemon slices, and then the center was on fire because the tequila was 99% proof or something like that. And so they lit it on fire. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh, my God, what? What did I order? I didn't even know I ordered this.
So we go back and we look at it again and we're like, oh, yeah, it's got El Jimador Blanco, rum bar, mango, pineapple, orange, lime. Oh, serves 2.
And I didn't know that. Oops. I didn't read the fine print.
She drank all of it, though, and only served 1 on that table.
You had some.
I had a taster 7.
It was really good. It was super yummy. Very, very good. Highly recommend. And yes, share.
Yes.
Share with someone because it took me the whole dinner to act, or lunch. We were there for lunch, but it took me the whole meal to finish it.
Yes, it did. And she ordered another one. So she was in tandem toward the end. No, I got the blood orange margarita, which I was trying to stay in the whole Halloween themed. But also, I like orange in my margaritas. Yeah,
well, here's the thing. You're not a real margarita kind of guy. So I was really impressed with you trying it. He's like, okay, I'll try it. And you were super into it.
Well, this is what we do. We conversate with us. It's not don't try anything new with us.
Drink with us.
Converse,
the last two, there's been apparently we've got a trend going on with talking about drinks the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, last 20 years.
Yeah, no, but I liked that you found a margarita you really liked.
It was really, really yummy. I think we tried a couple other ones, but I don't remember the name of them. But then we got into the food.
Yeah, okay, so the food was incredible. Again, new Small Bites menu, so they've got all kinds of really great stuff. It's only available, just so you know, at the Dos Lagos location. So if you're in the IE and you're in Corona, go and visit them. The Miguel's there in Dos Lagos. They have their own kind of vibe there, and they have the new Small Bites menu.
Mm-hmm. Nice patio on the lake and everything.
Super shareable. We got everything. We split it. We started with a yummy shrimp ceviche.
Mm-hmm.
Which was good, but the carnitas tacos were freaking incredible. I could have eaten only carnitas tacos the entire meal.
Which we kind of did because we got carnitas nachos.
Yeah, because the carnitas were so good. We're like, so we should do the Miguel's and nachos then? And yeah.
This picture I took of portrait view of the nachos make me hungry right now.
You're hungry again right now?
God dang it. Yeah, but
they're really good though.
The carnitas though, I don't ever get carnitas, and usually because that's your game.
I love carnitas.
But man, it was seasoned very well.
Those were the best carnitas I've ever tasted. Yeah. I swear to you, full stop.
On the nachos and in the taco.
Yeah. The taco though was just...
It was all carnitas.
It was all carnitas. So it was so good. And then I don't like onions, but they did the caramelized onions. And I was like, I got to eat it the way they make it, right? And so, oh man, epic. I am officially a fan of caramelized onions. I did not know I was going to like them as much as I did, at least.
The taco of the pictures looks great too.
The taco of the pictures. When only taco is what you can taco. It's like commercial.
That's so funny. Yeah, we had, oh God, those carnitas were really good. The ceviche was really yummy. The sauce was really good. There was plenty of avocado. The nachos. The only thing that came out that was probably something we should have thought about was the jalapenos.
Oh yeah, but it was okay because they were right on top. I'm just, you know me, I can't handle the heat. But there was something else that we got that was a little spicy, but it was still super, super good. I think it was the spicy, oh gosh.
It was a chicken
spicy chicharron chicken sandwich.
Yes.
Which was so good. So obviously chicharrones, that's what they use to make, fry the chicken in. So rather than like a breaded, just like a regular pan, what is it? Planko. Is that what are they called? Planko.
Well, breadcrumbs. Just
breadcrumbs. Yeah. God, I'm not saying that right. But yeah, so panko. Yeah, I know what I'm thinking. All right.
Okay.
You know what I'm thinking. Anyway, yeah. So they use that, and it was very good. Chicharron, like it just made it taste so much better. It added a different flavor, and then they had this chipotle. Right? It was like a chipotle sauce, mayo.
Yeah, it was very light. It wasn't spicy at all, but it was very flavorful.
Yeah, just a little kick, but nothing terrible. The fact that it was called spicy something actually threw me because I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat that. But it actually wasn't terribly spicy.
No, not at all.
Which says a lot for me because I cannot hang.
It had an after spice. Like you had the bite, you were like, and then it kind of resonated for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, oh, okay. Yeah, got it right there. Okay, got it.
Yeah. But overall,
so yummy.
So good. We brought them home. I mean, like, there was no way we were going to be able to finish all the meals. Well, all the small bites, which was even funnier. They're small. They're small bites. We still couldn't finish them. Like, they were that good. They were that well-sized that I highly recommend date night Miguel's for sure in Dos Lagos.
We only ordered 4, right? We had the tacos, the ceviche, the nachos, and then the sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, we had guac, but that doesn't count.
Oh, yeah, we did have some guac, yeah.
Which was scrumptious.
Oh, my God, good. It's funny, like, there are places that make really good guac, but sometimes there's places that don't, and you got to go,
Comes out of a bag, you're like,
and I'm picky about my guac because I make it here at home, and I like it the way I make it. So I was impressed. It was really good. The kids loved all the leftovers, too.
They did. And if I remember correctly, I think there might be half a sandwich over there.
Oh, there might be.
I might be eating that after we're done here.
I know Julene went into town on the carnitas.
Did she?
She went into the nachos.
Oh, those are so good.
Yeah. She's like, she had gotten home from work. She's like, I'm starving. I haven't eaten all day. I'm like, go for it, girl.
Everything a kid does right after they graduate high school.
Yes,
works,
basically.
stars themselves.
Stop.
Eats when they can.
Eats when time allows.
Yeah, and when the 99-cent menu is available.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man, she is learning the hard way right now, big time.
Well, that was fun. Thank you for inviting me. I love being your plus one.
Yeah, no, I love, you're my forever plus one, baby.
Eternal plus one.
And thank you to Miguel's California Mexican Cocina y Cantina.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
good.
If you want to find out where it's at, just Google Dos Lagos Corona, and it's in that shopping center.
Yeah, great place. I found out our one of our good friends, Dan and Jen Robbins.
Yeah,
their son works there.
Oh, Ben works there?
Ben works there. So it was cracking me up, and I'm like, they messaged her like, did you see him? I was like, no, I didn't see him there. I didn't even realize.
Not at all. I'm like, he has like Mustangs and cars that are nice too.
I know. We would have saw his rides.
Maybe I did.
Whichever one he was rolling in.
All right. Well, let's get into it right now.
Okay.
Right now.
All right. So I'll do the usual. I'll get mine out of the way first. Seahawks play tonight.
Oh, Seahawks. We're going to do Seahawks.
I'm excited. I don't care that Russell Wilson's hurt and all that stuff.
You don't care that we're rough. We're having a rough season.
We are having a rough season. But what I'm excited about is we found out that the mall, the movie theater up the street, the Galaxy Theater, where it's like recliners and
Mission Grove, yeah.
They have like chili dogs and beer. They're going to put the game on Monday night.
Oh, that's fun.
So I might go up there and watch the first half in the Galaxy Theater.
Is it free?
Yeah,
it's free to get in.
We have to buy drinks and food.
Right, when you're there.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to see it on a huge screen.
I know. I mean,
I wonder if anyone will go. I wonder if that's a thing, like that people really do go to that.
They say it's first come, first serve.
So I wonder if they fill it up.
I want to check it out for sure. I want to at least go up there and see if... Yeah,
walk in, walk
go
out.
And have one beer. No, hell no. The manager loves us because
they're really sweet at that theater
when COVID was going on.
We rented out the theater for a birthday party
a couple times.
Yeah,
and I'll go in there and have a beer and a hot dog and watch the first quarter, first half, and then come back home. It's just up the street.
That is true. I love that it's so close.
Yes.
Oh, that's fun. Well, maybe we'll do that then. Yeah. Maybe I'll talk. We'll see. I'll have to consult my calendar for later this afternoon. No, I'm worried there's going to rain today, so that's the other thing. I'm like,
that's the best part about it. It's so close.
Yeah,
not like I'm driving to see
true.
Where's the IE Seahawks? They watch at
where do they watch
Corona Rock and Brews?
Yeah, somewhere in Corona. That's right.
That's where they go. But if they knew about this, they might change their mind.
They might have come to Galaxy.
We might have to put this episode out right now.
Right now.
Okay, what's yours?
Oh, man. Remember how we were talking last week about the Mercury retrograde and our dishwasher going out?
Yes.
Our fridge went out this weekend.
Yes, it did.
Our freaking fridge with a capital F.
Here's the only thing I'm worried about. We bought all these at the same time.
I know.
When we were doing the kitchen. Do you think that...
Our stove is next, and then our microwave.
Do you think that? Yeah. Do they have that pack mentality?
I don't know.
Do appliances have pack mentality?
They certainly seem like they're teaming up on us right now.
The dishwasher and fridge are in cahoots. That's for damn
what
sure.
The F, dude?
Yeah.
What the F? So the dishwasher is a lost cause. By the way, we found that out this last week.
Though? It doesn't make any sense. How?
Because everything
got fried.
Everything got fried on the inside by some sort of circuit break. I saw the little fried phrase of the wires and all that stuff when the guy was trying to service it. He's like, you are better off just buying a new one because by the time we fix it, you're talking about another $300-something.
Yeah.
Might as well get a new one.
Yeah, well, that doesn't make sense to me because the wires got frayed from too much electricity, but you can't use a hairdryer without something's tripping.
I know. I don't know. I got no answers.
You know what? We did get really good kitchen people to do the new kitchen, so I'm guessing all the new wiring and everything that they put in is probably
it's got to be fine.
Way better than
no.
Stuff
We
in
never
our
really
bathroom.
have we never have problems in there.
Never in the kitchen.
Never in the kitchen because the kitchen's new. Okay, but the fridge. Oh my God! Like for real, like the fridge started making noises. Then it's like, oh, it's fine. It's not making the noise anymore. Oh, we'll get into a little more deep in depth on this, but
like loud noise too. Not like it's not like they're just. It's like no. It was like somebody threw a stick in your wheel, and you're like,
what?
You put a card in the back wheel of your bicycle because you want to sound like a chopper. You know,
that's what it was sounding like.
Yeah.
And then Sunday morning, woke up to a puddle in our kitchen.
Would you say it was a puddle of mud?
It was not a puddle of mud,
okay,
thank
sorry.
God. It was a puddle of water. So it was not fun.
No,
It was not fun. It was all. It was not funner in my kitchen. The ice all started melting. Thankfully, everything we mostly saved everything because it was only, everything was pretty cold for a few hours. So
and we have a garage fridge.
We're so lucky we have a little backup fridge.
Yeah.
Also, I might just go ahead and give a little love to Whirlpool because we have had that freaking fridge in the garage for 13 years?
How old is Cass? Julene is 18. 15 years. 14 years.
14 years.
14, 15 years.
We have had that beautiful, white, gorgeous Whirlpool gold.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I'm like, it is just amazing little fridge that could, because it outlived all of our appliances.
And I lived the Frigidaire for damn sure.
I know.
And we just recently upgraded our washer and dryer because our dryer kept taking a dump.
Yeah. And we had been getting that service through the years, and it's just like, forget it.
By me jumping over the back of it every 5 seconds.
I know.
But we also bought those with the original refrigerator we have in the garage.
Yeah. And the fridge is it's still lasting, which is incredible. So, I mean, love that fridge. I'll never get rid of it till it decides to get rid of us.
Never getting rid of that refrigerator.
Yeah, it's not.
Never.
It is. That's a great. That was it was supposed to be just like our beer fridge, or whatever, surplus for frozen foods and stuff. But
it's where I hide my stuff, is what she said. Because it's in the garage. The kids won't go that far to check.
Right. I can hide all the good stuff out there. But anyway, so good. There is good news about the fridge though, because thankfully my dad has a good friend. Steve, who's helping us with the fridge, he's like, do not buy a new fridge. I can fix this. I know the part. The good thing about the newer fridges is there's a code that like shoots off on the ice machine, so you can see.
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right. ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
The code, if you compare the code with the model number, it'll tell you what the issue is. So should be a reasonable fix, better than buying a brand new fridge, which we started pricing over the weekend.
Which is ridiculous.
I almost peed my pants and cried at the same time because it's scary.
It is convenient, however, that they have everything set up to show us codes when their shit breaks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, something's wrong. Let me show you what's wrong.
Yeah, it's like,
pretty cool.
We know that's going to happen, so let's put that in.
Right.
Like,
well, I guess there's probably some like main things that could go wrong. And at this point, that fridge, it's still working on the bottom half of the fridge. The bottom left corner of the freezer is working, which is proof that it's just the fan. So there's a fan problem that's not circulating to the rest of the fridge.
But with that being said, the fan that sounded like somebody put a playing card in your back of your bicycle spoke. What time did that happen? Can you please explain that?
Okay, so this will lead into our next segment of this show on Halloween week. So on approximately
you sound like you're on
midnight.
Approximately midnight. You sound like
no, it was literally channel. As soon as the clock struck midnight, the noise started on our fridge Friday morning.
It turned into a pumpkin.
Something happened. And my daughter came and ran to our room, was like, hey, something's going on with the fridge. Come and look. Something's going, we don't know what's up. So I got up, I got out of bed. Remember, this is a Friday morning. And I run into the kitchen and I hear the noise. I'm like, oh my God, what the heck is that? Oh, it was terrible. So I opened the freezer. I could tell it's coming from the freezer. Don't know what. Pulling all these things, and I'm like, oh no, I gotta go wake up Chris, and we gotta figure this out because this is annoying. And what if the fridge is gonna die right now? So go get you. Mm-hmm. You look. We start pulling plugs from the ice machine, and that thing is not turning off.
How hilarious was that? We found the button to turn the ice machine on and off.
Right.
We did that.
Nothing happened.
There's a plug that goes back. It's got a little, socket, little joint they fit. Unplug that.
Nothing happened.
Everything still works. I'm freaking out. Like, this isn't real.
This
like,
is weird.
I'm sleeping, right? This is not.
Yeah, I know. We were all half asleep. And I'm looking at the clock. As soon as I ran in there, it was 12:01. So by the time I got you up, it was like 12:10, 12:15.
Oh, I got a little nap in. But yeah, then the only thing that got it to stop was that we had to unplug it from the wall.
Right.
Then we plugged it back in.
And it made the noise again.
And I said, screw it.
Leave it.
We're going to bed. When we wake up, if it's still going, we'll figure it out then, but I'm tired.
Yeah. So we dealt with the noise for the night. It did eventually turn off because when I woke up to go to work,
which is so obnoxious,
super duper early, the first thing my husband says to me is the refrigerator running? I looked at you, I was like, shut up. I was like, it's not making the noise. I don't know. I can't hear it. I haven't gone in the kitchen yet. Let me go look.
I don't think I realized I put it that way.
You did, because I was going to make a joke, and I was like, it's too early for jokes.
Oh, that would have been perfect. You'd be like, yeah.
You better go catch it. So I go in the kitchen. There's no noise. And I'm like, okay, that's good. Maybe everything's going to be fine. So I proceed with my day.
And we proceed with our day. I wake up, everything's fine. The fridge is working, dishwasher's not.
Yeah. So, okay, we're down one appliance at this point.
Yeah.
Go to work, have the weirdest day at work. Okay. The weirdest day because a couple little things happen, like coworkers, one was sick, one a little late. I think he deserves to hear that on the podcast.
All deserve to hear it.
So I'm handling a lot of things, and it's a wild morning. Okay. It is. I look down at my hand, and I don't know if I've ever told this story on our podcast, but I wear my grandmother's ring on my middle finger on my right hand.
So when she flips people off, they know exactly where
it's coming from my grandma.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm kidding. So I love this ring. It's been a long time. My grandma when I was little would always say, that's your ring, when I'm gone, this is your ring. And I always laugh with her like, I don't want you to die, so don't tell me that's my ring. I don't want to know it. But anyway,
says the 10-year-old.
I wear I know, like grandma. So I wear the ring. Okay, it's an opal ring. It's a really pretty ring, and I always get compliments on it, by the way. So back when she first passed and stuff like that, and when I would have hard times, I would notice that this ring would turn my finger black. Okay. And then I'm like, oh man, okay, it's probably just like a costume jewelry vibe. Like maybe that's why.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen all the time. And honestly, I've never checked it. I don't know. It might not be real gold. I don't really care.
Doesn't matter.
It's beautiful and it's my grandma's and I love it.
Yeah.
So, but it doesn't happen all the time. I notice it happens when I feel my grandma. Like, I know that's weird and I'm a strange person, but it happens when I feel my grandma. Okay. So that morning, I look at my finger and my finger is bright black, like black all around where the ring is and all that. And I'm like,
when we were messing with the fridge at midnight or the next morning?
The next morning.
Okay.
The next morning when I was at work.
When nobody showed up on time.
When I was handling things. So I look and I'm laughing and I think, oh my God, it's my grandma's birthday.
It was.
And I was like, oh, and I was like, Grandma, it's your birthday. And I kind of said it to myself and, I cleaned my hand. And
Thank
then,
God.
I know, I was like weird. Like I kind of should walk around like this. So I go to the bathroom, wash my hands, and whatever. A few hours later, I'm working, doing some stuff for the other radio station, and my hand lights up again, and I got chills. Like chills. And I was like, oh my God, like crazy. Grandma. Like I felt her. She was hanging out with me on Friday. Okay. I don't care if you don't believe me, just trust. Okay. So
she does that.
I clean my finger again and I'm, having a moment of like, oh, my grandma, like, I love you. I miss you. So, and she's big on birthdays. So I get it. She would call me on my birthday. It was like the first person to call me. And, birthdays were huge for her. So anyway, you and I go to lunch before we go pick up our kids from school. And I'm telling you the whole story about my ring and all this stuff happening.
Yes.
And you're like, oh, your grandma, we kind of joke about it.
Crazy woman.
She's just wild and amazing. And then we leave. And, we had been going through a lot of things, trying to figure out stuff with our house and working on our mortgage and doing stuff, trying to get things lined up financially for ourselves and, with the kids and a college student and all these things. So I get a great call you and I leave to go pick up separate children. And it's a wonderful, wonderful phone call about something that's going to happen and we can work on with our house, right? And I'm like, oh my God, this is the greatest news. This is what I needed today. Now keep in mind, my grandmother, back when she was alive, helped us with our mortgage for our first house. Didn't give us money or anything, but helped us with the loan modification when the whole recession hit.
And that was 2008.
Well, no, it was after that now. It would probably be 10.
Doesn't matter. When the recession hit and everybody was struggling and
everybody was
whacked.
losing their houses.
Her job was to help people find, rectify the situation.
Yeah,
so
she was saving people's homes, right? And we were, first-time homeowners at the time, and it was really a scary time for us. And I remember she held our hands through this process and try to get us, make everything right.
She'd work out of our house.
She would work out of our house. She would, she was just amazing. And she was just, that's what we called it. She did mortgage magic, like that's what she did. She was like good at that. She was very smart. So I got that call and I get off the phone and I kind of like think to myself, it's so fitting that this is happening on my grandma's birthday. Like, and I'm like crying, right? And I look at my hand and it is black again, full on black. Like I took a picture of it because I was freaking out.
Does the picture still show your finger black or is it white?
Oh no,
that would be
that would be weird, really weird. Well, I looked at it today and it was black.
Okay.
In the picture.
All right. Okay. Keep going.
So anyway, so I call you and I'm freaking out and I was like, Grandma, like she's helping us on her birthday, making sure that we're going to be fine and all these things. And I don't want to go too in depth because it's just really normal things, but it just was really great news we needed on a Friday, put it that way. Especially with all the little things that have been happening with our appliances. And it's just like, come on, man. Can we catch a break? So that all happens. And then I'm calling my mom to tell her the whole story because, I'm like, oh, it's Grandma's birthday. And she's like, oh my God, it's Grandma's birthday. And she's going on. She's like, she's doing mortgage magic again. And like, we're all joking around about it, and we're really feeling my grandma. We really are feeling her that day. And it struck me that she woke us up at midnight.
Yeah, she did.
To wake us up about our fridge.
Yeah. She's like, well, this is going to break in a couple days. I'm just going to do it right now. Dink.
I'm telling you.
She's like, wake up. It's my birthday.
It's my birthday. You better get up.
Wake up.
Hey, there's something that you guys are going to need to look out. This fridge is going to be a problem in a couple days. I think I'll just let you know now. I'm going to warn you now.
Yeah, it was a warning.
I mean, really funny. And it just like struck me that happened at, no kidding.
12:01.
12:01 is when I looked at the clock and it was on my grandma's birthday.
Your grandma's crazy.
Well, and she's messed with our stuff in the house before. We've joked about it. All of our family.
Oh, yeah.
Feels her all the time. My daughter, I called her. I'm like, oh my God, I'm telling you the story. And I'm like, and it was at midnight. And she goes, oh, that's right. Oh my God. Heaven is real. Like, she's just like going
What does
on.
Grandma leave for you?
Pennies? She leaves pennies for my family, my dad and my mom, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. She lights up my finger black.
Butterflies.
They say butterflies, yeah. I don't know if that's my thing. I just know when I feel her. I feel like she comes in different waves of her. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll just know she's there.
Yeah, she was connected. The kids used to see her all the time.
All the time when they were
younger.
little.
Mm-hmm.
Even Cassie. Cassie was 2 when Grandma passed away. And she would tell us vivid stories about Grandma being with her.
We're just hanging out playing.
Yeah, and she was on the TV. I was watching her on the TV, and I'm like, you were watching Grandma on the TV? Yes. And she's just telling us like what Grandma was telling her and all these things. And man, look, my family, we have got a thing. There is something about us. We've all had instances with little spirits in the afterworld, and Julene specifically very, very strong when she was little.
Yeah.
There's something for sure with the girls in our family.
That's truth.
Yeah. But my dad has had these moments as well, and he finally started opening up a little bit about it. But yeah, like
it's crazy because
it's crazy.
It's all hindsight now that we look at it because it's middle of the night. I'm like, oh jeez, if it's gonna go off.
It didn't occur to us at that moment.
Stop. Go to sleep, wake up. Is the fridge running? Haha, that was kind of funny. And then, the next day it does the same thing and it goes through almost the whole night. Mm-hmm. And then we wake up and that's when it wasn't working. That's gnarly. That's crazy.
It was just a really weird series of things that was happening and feeling her, and it was interesting.
It is October.
Yeah, and she always is very active around her birthday. We all feel her, like all my whole family, not just me. It was my cousins. We all feel her.
Yeah.
She's we were very close with her. So it's, one of those things where you can't help it.
She's never not here. I
know.
Even though you're not supposed to use double negatives, she's never not here.
She's never not here. And I'm sure she'll be hanging out with us Halloween. And,
hey, Grandma.
It's a good time.
Go up there and talk to Pete Carroll. Tell him to make this thing happen tonight, okay?
Oh, God, stop. That is selfish. That's a selfish way to use my grandmother.
Yeah, but she loves me.
She might do it.
I was the last thing she spoke about.
You were the last
word
words
was, hey, Chris.
Was, hey, Chris. Yeah. Aw, I love you, Grandma. Happy birthday.
That happened to someone else, too. Who's that? Grandma Julie.
Grandma Julie, I don't remember.
I went up there and she pulled my beard.
Yeah, she always pulled your beard.
She was like, hey, Chris.
Yeah. She only spoke English to you.
I know.
And then she spoke Spanish to everybody else. And it was like, dude, come on, Grandma. You don't speak Spanish very well.
Well, I was new to the group. She's
I know,
like, he's new. I'll speak English to him, but everybody else, they've had time to learn.
And she spoke English well. And so she spoke it very well to him. And then to everybody else, it was only Spanish. I was like, dang, for real? How did I get that?
The women in your family are stubborn.
Oh, yeah.
And it goes all the way down the line to the dogs. 'Cause right now, Zoe is like 174 years old. And she still tries to jump around like she's part of House of Pain. I know. And she falls down
and she
in
feels
pain.
Poor baby. But she's doing so good, especially after us talking about how we thought we were going to lose her. She's doing really good.
Yeah, like ridiculously good. Like she can't stop eating now, which I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing.
I know. Well, she
whatever.
got real skinny for a while, so I'm going to let her eat whatever she wants.
So. Well, I mean, that's a fun story. Halloween is here. We got costumes to get. We have things to decorate. We have candy to eat.
Yum. I can't wait.
Let's hope
I'm excited
that your grandma doesn't scare too many people this holiday season. Halloween season.
She won't. She doesn't scare him. What's funny is like I don't even get afraid of any of that stuff anymore.
No, it's just here.
Because it's so happy. It's always a good feeling when I feel her or when any of us feel her. It's not a sad feeling anymore. It's a happy feeling. It's a
Grandma was
we
always
know
goofy.
She's around. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The best.
She was always the teetering on the edge of sanity. Which is why I liked her so much, I think. So,
but that was just like her personality. Like,
what she
did. This is me.
It's like when she was at the age where she didn't give any F's and she's just gonna do what she wants.
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad. It was just
No.
I'm gonna be Patrick's mom today at my great grandson's first birthday.
You're talking about Patrick's starfish.
Patrick Starfish. What
okay,
did I
I'm
say?
like Patrick's mom. Who's random Patrick?
Patrick Starfish.
Who's
yeah.
Patrick?
I thought I said Starfish.
In the SpongeBob themed birthday party, she just showed up, dressed up. It was the greatest. That's one of my favorite all time memories of my grandmother.
So Grandma, fun. We love you.
We love you. Happy birthday. And thank you for always watching out for all of us. We feel you.
And please help the Seahawks win.
Oh, God.
And if you know the winning lottery numbers,
stop.
Can you just give me the mega one at the end so I can win like 100,000? No? Okay. All right. We'll talk later. You want to say goodbye?
Yes. We'll catch you next week. Have a great Halloween week.
Conversate with us. Conversate with us. Thank you for listening to Conversate with us.
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right. ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.